For years, I ended each year exactly where I started, stuck. I'd begin with big goals, work, projects, health, but life would get in the way, distractions would pile up, and I'd lose focus. Another year gone, nothing changed. Those dreams of success, they stayed just that, dreams. I thought I needed more motivation or stronger willpower, but even that didn't work until I discovered the missing piece of the puzzle, habits. When I shifted my focus from goals to habits, everything changed. Not only did I achieve my goals, but I did it faster, easier, and it made me unstoppable. I'm Sia, and today I'll share the 5 success habits that put me on the path to success and can do the same for you. Habit 1, just one goal. Most people fail before they even start, not because they're lazy, but because they're overwhelmed. They set too many goals at once. They want to lose weight, start a business, read more, wake up at 5 a.m., all at the same time. Sound familiar? That was me for years. I'd set 10 goals and achieved none of them. Then I discovered the one goal rule. Instead of splitting my focus among 5 things or 10 things, I'd committed to just one major goal at a time. And that's when everything shifted. Suddenly, I wasn't paralyzed by too many choices. I wasn't jumping from one thing to the next, feeling like I was getting nowhere. I could see actual progress. Fast. The first time I tried this, I saw more progress in 3 months than I had in 3 years. And the best part? Once you reach one goal, the next goal becomes easier. You build confidence. You build momentum. And before you know it, you're accomplishing more than ever without the struggle. So if you're tired of spinning your wheels, start with just one goal. Make it clear, make it specific, and commit. Because once you master this habit, success becomes inevitable. But setting a goal is just the first step. What really determines success? What you do every day. Habit 2, daily commitments. Big goals are exciting. But the truth is, success isn't built on big goals. It's built on what you do every day. That's where daily commitments come in. These are the small, consistent actions that keep you moving forward, no matter what. For years, I struggled with consistency. I'd make progress for a few days, then fall off track. I thought I lacked discipline, but really, I lacked a system. Then I set up a few daily commitments, things I decided I would do every day, no matter what. And that changed everything. I didn't have to think about them. I just did them. They became part of my routine, part of who I was. For me, it was working on my projects for 30 minutes every day, even if I didn't feel inspired. And starting every morning with a clear plan, so I knew exactly what to focus on. Once I built these habits into my routine, everything started to shift. So what are your daily commitments? Pick 1 or 2. Keep them simple. Stick to them. Because when you do, you stop relying on motivation and start relying on momentum. Habit 3, just show up. If there's one thing that separates people who succeed from those who don't, it's this. They show up every single day. Not just when they feel motivated, not just when it's convenient. They show up no matter what. I used to dive in headfirst, only to stop the moment life got busy. I'd tell myself I'd get back to it when I had more time, more energy, more motivation. But then I realized waiting for the perfect time is exactly what keeps people stuck. That's when I committed to always showing up. It's easy. Just show up. Even if you don't feel like it. Even if you're tired. Even if you only do the bare minimum. If that means sitting there for 20 minutes doing nothing, so be it. Because when you show up, you stay in motion. And momentum beats motivation every time. Most people think success is about big, bold actions. But the truth is, it's in one small action when you choose to show up instead of quit. So the next time you feel stuck, ask yourself, can I just show up today? Habit 4, the feedback loop. Have you ever set goals, worked hard, and hoped for the best, only to feel like you were running in circles. No matter how much effort you put in, you weren't actually moving forward. That was my story. The harder I worked, the less I seemed to get done, because I assumed effort alone would lead to success. Then I learned something that changed everything for me. Success isn't just about taking action. It's about learning from your actions and refining as you go. That's where the feedback loop comes in. Once I started tracking my progress, things finally started to shift. I was seeing what worked, what didn't work, and I adjusted along the way. Because once you create a feedback loop to measure your efforts, you stop wasting time on things that don't work, things that don't get you anywhere. You catch mistakes early, you notice patterns, and you can course correct before you fall off track. At first, it may feel small, insignificant, but by making it a habit, these small adjustments become the difference between staying stuck and moving forward. So if you feel like you're working hard but not getting anywhere, create a feedback loop. Because when you do, success stops being a guessing game and starts becoming inevitable. Habit 5, never miss twice. Everyone is human. No one is perfect. You'll slip up. You'll miss a day. You'll break a habit. It happens to everyone. The difference between people who succeed and those who don't, how they respond when they slip. For years, when I missed a habit, I saw it as failure. I'd tell myself I'd already ruined my streak. So what was the point of continuing? One missed work session turned into a missed week, and a missed week could often turn into even longer. Then I decided to never miss twice. It's simple. One off day doesn't matter. What matters is making sure it doesn't become 2. Because once you let it slide twice, that's when momentum disappears. That's when I'll do it tomorrow turns into maybe never. So instead of aiming for perfection, aim for consistency. If you miss working on a project, do something small the next day, even if it's only for 5 minutes. Because the truth is, success isn't about never failing. It's about never letting failure turn into a pattern. So the next time you slip up, just get back to it. Because the moment you stop letting failure define you, you become unstoppable. So now you have them, 5 success habits that will change your life forever. But here's the thing, habits only work if you do. Knowing these habits isn't enough. Reading about them, thinking about them, even watching a YouTube video on them won't change anything. You have to put them into action. And that starts right now. Pick one habit, just one. Commit to it. Today, show up for it tomorrow, and the day after, and just keep going. Because success isn't about motivation. It's about action. It's about consistency. And when you build these habits into your life, you stop waiting for change. You create it. And that's when you become unstoppable. If this video helped you, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you're wondering how to get started, click on the video in the top right-hand corner, because that's exactly what it's about. Because this is just the beginning.